Hi guys, let's start another one of my monologues. Not sure which direction this is gonna go in, but I have a vision. I see a light. I'm hearing the words in my head. It's there. We'll find it. Let's get to chatting. So it's so funny because I started this channel exactly so I could have a place to chat about spirituality things. And really, it's so funny how everything goes in circles, and it really does. Like, you think it's gonna go and it just goes like this. It goes like this, really. You think just like when you think you figured out one thing, there's another one on the flip side, and then there's another one, and then there's another one, and you're like, wow. But since I've really put in the practice of non-reaction, like really non-reaction is the one. Like, it's saved my ass. Like, it really saved my ass. And since I've put in that work, things just, now that I actually have space to think about the good stuff, now that my focus can actually be on peace and quiet and calm and good things, now it's actually getting funny, and it's getting so interesting to watch that the why, the answers to the whys are coming to me now. So when I found non-reaction, when I found Kira on TikTok, she's also on Patreon, Kira Manifest Faster. But when I found her content, and it was very clear, and it's very on point, and it tells you everything you want is done. This is what she says. Everything you want is done is the absolute truth. From there, you just relax when you have a moment where you're not feeling okay. You just relax through it. That's it. Feel good is all you need. And she has a way of telling you this again and again and again. She has a way. She explains this better than anyone. She puts it simple and plain for you over and over again. That all you have to do is relax, calm down, and not react to those moments where your negative belief systems are getting to you. And when I found her content, I was like, sign me up. Where do I need to sign? Sign me up. That's all I need to do. Bet. That's all I need to do. Bet. For the first time, I actually got someone telling me, there's nothing you need to do. And I'm like, oh yeah? Girl, you don't know how badly I've needed to hear this. So I signed up. I was like, I'm in. And not only is it the absolute truth, not only did it prove to be the absolute truth, and the reason why I even came on YouTube was to amplify that message that really, we sit here and we complicate things, but they are very simple. But of course, there are things that come up in the journey of doing it. There's a reason why you need to be reminded that it's simple, of course. But it's been really interesting to watch that. First I applied and 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 I applied. When I tell you, every single moment I had, I just went, ooh, go internal, zip your mouth. Zip your mouth. No getting mad, no complaining, no arguing. Quiet it. Don't react to it. Relax your body. Relax. Every moment that I could, listen. Number one thing, I'm not perfect. There have been moments. Listen. It wasn't always, it wasn't perfect because it doesn't exist. Like, I had my moments where I slipped and I was mean and I did make chaos and mess, because that's just what being a human is like. I had those moments, but every time I did them, I was just reminded again, Oop, this is why we don't do it. This is exactly why you don't need to do it. I could have just calmed down. We didn't need to go there. So like every moment like that just showed me it was unnecessary. Like we could have calmed down through this whole thing and it would have resolved anyway. But when I found that practice, I went in. I was like, oh, well, I'm applying. That's all I need to do is not react. Sign me up. And it's been almost 2 years of this. It's been almost 2 years of consistently, as humanly possible, okay? As humanly possible, doing this. And now I'm getting the why. Now I'm starting to understand really through my own words, because Kira has a wonderful way of explaining it, but I'm starting to see it with my own words, with my own, everyone has their way that their brain works, with my own life. I'm starting to connect the dots on why it works like this. I'm really starting to see, for me personally, why this was so life-changing and why it is so important for what I needed personally. And I know that if I need this, then someone else out there is going to need the same thing, because there's no way that just one of me exists. There's no way that I'm the only one that aligns with me. There will be people that will get what I mean. And what I mean, my throat is just a little bit off today. What I mean is that I'm starting to understand that the thing that I have been manifesting consciously, the thing that I have chosen to create my life with, is peace. Like that's the choice you're making every time you're choosing to not react emotionally when you're in a moment of not feeling okay emotionally, to not build it. It's normal to react to things. Like things get to you. Absolutely. But here's what I've seen with my own eyes. Okay. There are the things that happen, and then there's the lingering, there's the suffering, there's the everything else you do because because we don't know how to deal with what happened. There's the things that happen, and then here's everything else that I caused myself. Here's all the pain and suffering I caused myself because I simply didn't know how to let go of it. I didn't know that I could let go of this weight. And that's what I'm really starting to see, is that we've built a world where bad things happen. We've built a world with some scary, bad things in it. We have, okay? We have that. It exists, okay? But there's a feeding of the fear. There's a feeding of the insecurity. There's a feeding of that negative place that we absolutely can change. Like that is the one thing where we can start, and then we really understand that all of it can be changed. Because the more we heal, the more we stop letting that negativity feed on us, the more we switch our lives and our focus to good things, the more we can create out of there, and the less bad things we'll keep doing to each other and the world, so there will be less to react to. But for where we are right now, I think it's for me, it was very, very powerful to see, oh, yeah, there's the thing, and then there's everything else I did with the thing. There's how I handled the thing. And I could have changed a million things in how I handled the thing. And every single time I just moved through life and I understood that, I really didn't understand with enough clarity, which is what non-reaction gave to me. I didn't understand with enough clarity back then that really you can choose peace. And we don't see how powerful we are. We are blinded to how much choice we have over our reality. We really are taken away from it. We forget it. We're disconnected from it. This world kind of disconnects you from it. And it's on us, really. It's on us to find that connection again. Because truly, that connection with ourselves is never lost. There is a thing in us that is unlimited, that has no beginning, middle, and end, that has existed forever, that knows intrinsically, without doubt, knows love, knows peace, knows goodness, and it's a feeling. It's a feeling. You have this knowing inside of you that you are something that is good, pure, and loving. You have this feeling and you have this knowledge because they're the same thing. There's a thing inside of you. There's spirit. There's something inside of you that knows how powerful it is, how capable it is, knows that it's connected to everything else, knows that it wants the best for itself, for everyone else, knows that there's really no difference between itself and everyone else. Yes, there is in how we live the 3D, but really it's all the same. It's all connected. So there's a place in you that knows this. There's a place in you that just exists in a peaceful way, that doesn't see problems, that understands what's going on from an emotional state, that just embraces you and holds you and protects you and forgives you and loves on you. There is this place, there is this thing that we can all access if we remember that it exists. Once we remember that it exists. And it's funny because we could have existed. It's not hard to exist like this. It's hard to go back to it. So it's not alignment that is a hard thing to achieve. It's going back to it. Like, it's not the being in alignment. It's not the being right here where you know these things are true. It's the getting back there. It's from a disconnected moment going back there. It's remembering, oh, this is where I was supposed to be. I've been living here. Damn it. It got to me. I can live here again. It's the going back. It's the going back. And the going back is really just calming down. It's truly, this is why non-reaction was everything for me, is because it brings you back to those things that we know. It brings you back to that feeling of just complete confidence and complete validation and worthiness in just being. It brings you back to that consistently, and it shows you that there is like a column inside of you. There's this huge, as I'm doing this, I'm realizing it's a stripper pole of light. There is a column, I'm kidding, okay. There is a column inside of you. There is a foundation. There is something that you can hold on to it. And we do have the ability to build from it. And I've also been realizing this is not an ideal. Well, it is an ideal, but it doesn't bring all the negative mockery tone that people use when they go, that's just an ideal. Yeah, the ideal exists within us. Perfection exists within us, exists within our divinity. It's there. It's with us every second that we breathe. It's there. It's there. And then you're waiting for it. And then there's bringing it into this material world. And then there's bringing it into the 3D. Correct. Correct. And then there's a translation. Then it goes from, this perfect state to, it's time to bring that perfect state, make something 3D with it. Let's go. And yeah, but the ideal exists. It not only exists, but there's a column of goodness, perfection, and I say perfection in a non-intimidating way, in a everything that's happening is perfect the way it is, and you can trust it, in a everything has been figured out and it's taking care of you way. If there's a column in you that is just unmoving, that will be with you forever, there's something in you that is just waiting for you to hold on to it and to live, like hold on to it like this, and to live from there. I really think that in this world, we are begging for this. I think we hear the begging from inside to stick to this place that is ours, to stick to this place of worthiness, and to like hold on to it and not let it go and keep building from it. And that's really what non-reaction is doing. It's forcing you to calm down and to find that column of light and peace every single time, okay? And it's showing you that it's first finding it, and then all the action, all the things you want to say, all the things you want to do come from it. We really need to, like, I wish someone had drilled this into my head before. We really need to stop creating from the place of disconnect, from the moments where life gets us, from the moments when we're mad and angry. We've built enough. Isn't it enough? Stuff I wish I could scream at the world. Haven't we built from that place enough? Like, enough is enough. Haven't we created enough? Haven't we created enough yucky feeling things? Please. 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 Like, isn't it enough? Isn't it enough? We've done everything we could have done from there. Like, enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. It's time to really, I feel this for me, and I hope more people feel it, but it's time really to take our focus away from that place, to stop the building, get the tools, put them down. It's time to stop speaking from that place of disconnect and anger, and I'm not enough, and I'm not worthy enough, and I don't have this, and this person has that. That's social media, but we made that, we built that. Speaking from a place of this person has this, why doesn't my life look like this? Judgment, hatred towards people, being mean to people. I can just hear the reply to me. Oh, but everyone does it. Haven't we built enough of it? Haven't we built enough? Me, myself included. I've built enough of that. I've done enough of that to last forever. I don't need more of it. We don't need more from that place of disconnect. We need more from a place of quiet first. Get quiet. Leave that place. Connect back. Find, relax. Remind yourself, if I'm having a moment where I don't feel good, nothing I do is going to be good. I don't feel good. There's nothing for me to do here. I want to do good. I have to feel good first. It's internal and then external. You calm down. You remember, okay, this is how I feel. I don't feel great. This is not how I want to feel. You calm down. You calm down. You keep calming down. You keep breathing, relaxing, letting your body relax, breathing out. And then you feel that, you feel yourself again. You feel connected again, and you see, and then you're gonna thank yourself. Thank God I didn't speak from that moment of panic. Thank God I didn't add more to that moment of panic. Thank God that I knew that all I needed to do was calm the panic. Because the panic, again, there are the things that happen to us where we react, and then there's the lingering, there's the continuing panic that we give ourselves, even when these things are out of our lives, even when they're not in front of us. The panic is still there. Why? Good question. We created that panic, really. Why? Because in my case, because I didn't know I could put it down. Why is it still there? I didn't know that all I had to do was not react to it. It was to quiet it. It was to not make it as big in my life as it was. It was to stop creating from that place of panic. It was to stop feeding it. It was to stop making myself comfortable in it and just being in there and continuing it and speaking about it and venting about it and doing everything in that state. I didn't know that all you have to do is to look away from it. It's actually to take your hands away from it. It's to take your hands away from it and to understand that place of panic, that's not me. That's not how me feels. That's something that got to me, something I created, something I made. Does not feel amazing at all. Feels like, I wanted to curse. Feels horrible. I don't want that. And then you go back you go internal, you go back to yourself and you connect to that place again. And you find that column of undefeated peace, like undefeated, unshakable peace and love. And you're like, there never really was a need to panic. Like, I'm okay right now, and I will continue to be okay. I'm okay right now. I look around, I'm okay. I look around, I'm safe. So why would I feed the idea that I'm not? Right now, go back right now, I'm safe. Let go of the panic of not being safe. Right now. And I'm speaking to myself because this is how I do it. Right now, everything is okay. So there really is no need to be in fear mode. You are with yourself. You are with God. You're okay. You're okay. Like, you are okay. And Lord knows, I've had to calm myself down like this for years. When I say years of calming down and calming down. And again, when we're disconnected, we're seeing this world as separate. And that's what creates a lot of that pain. That's what creates a lot of that discomfort, is you're missing that connection to yourself. You think in those moments, it feels like the soul just left. It feels like you're left here as a human. And now you have to fight and argue and prove your way out and hustle your way out. That's what that feeling of panic and the disconnect is. But when you go back, to a connected state, you're like, oh, how silly did I look doing all of that? When you go back, you understand really that, first of all, there is a place in you that you can always go to, and that you are not lost, and that love was never lost on you. It can always find you again. And you feel that embrace, you feel that calm, peaceful state that will never leave you, because it's you. And because you're feeling that again, because you're feeling that goodness again, is why you're able to look outside and you go, okay, everything is okay. You're able to look at the world through that space now of goodness, of connection, of love. And that's when you're able to really act on it, speak that way, breathe that way, show other people that mode of being, act with them through this place and not the panic. And that's really when everything manifests. That word that people love to use, that's where it comes from, because it's the alignment. That's when you can actually be joyful and be yourself and feel safe in that. That's when you can enjoy the things you always enjoy to do, the things you've been made to do. That's where it comes from. It comes from that place of connection and peace. It doesn't come from the place of disconnect. It doesn't come from the panic, and it doesn't come from the fear. And that is a mode of being that we need desperately to quiet down. And we need to stop focusing on it. We need to just quiet the flame. Really, really, we need to just put it out. As much as we humanly can, we need to relax it, and choose the place in us that feels good, and to choose to build the rest of our creations on this planet through that good place, because we can choose this. It's in all of us, and it's not an easy journey, I would know. But it's there, and it's never leaving. It's there, and you can find it always, because it's you. And you can always find your way back to you. That's what this journey has proven me. And I didn't always see it as clearly as I see it now. In the beginning, it was really, I just needed, really just needed non-reaction. Look away from that negative story, quiet it, understand that no matter what it looks like, no matter how bad it looks like, it's going to be okay. You are going to be okay. And reminding yourself of that over and over and over again, only through that calming down of so many areas of my life, then I actually have space to be like, oh, yeah, it makes sense why we should build from this good place and not everything that's a negative belief pattern that gets us. Now it makes sense. Now it's clearer, and now there's space for me to actually build from that connected space, from that connected place in myself. But really, in the beginning, it was a lot of clearing out space. It was like taking out the trash. Clear out the space. Clear out the space. Stop reacting to every little thing that just for me, it was every little thing. I had a problem with everything somehow. It was every little thing to just get quiet, relax, watch it leave. Watch it leave. If you're at that stage, go to Kira again. Kira Manifest Faster on Patreon. She's also on YouTube. I'm going to link her too. She's also on TikTok. I don't have TikTok anymore. I'm going to link her YouTube, but Kira Manifest Faster on Patreon. If you subscribe for free, if you want to pay, that's great. But you can subscribe for free. You get the emails, and you're going to get reminders to calm down. And she's the best at helping you quiet down those moments. If you're there in that panic mode, that I put my trust in her, and I listened, and I applied, and that's what got me out of it, truthfully. So go to her if you need those resources to calm down, because they are life-changing. Calming down is life-changing, even if you don't want to hear anyone else talk about it, which I get. Like, I really don't listen to anyone else. I got her content very randomly during that stage of life, but you go to her if you need the resources. But in general, really, you don't need to research anything more. You don't need to listen to anything else. You need to calm down. And if you need someone else to help you calm down during this time, go to her. But really, it's the quieting down. It's the calming down. Everyone can do it. It's that. It's the relax. Get out of your mind, relax and calm down as much as you can. With her help, without her help, anyone, anywhere you can absolutely relax and trust that it will take you where you want to go. Just relax, really relax. We have no clue how stressed out we are, how much this world just fries our brains. Really calm down. Calm down, and you will see just how good things get. I promise you. So see you in the next one for whatever I unlock in this journey next. Bye guys.